Starting at the door, which is right here behind me, this is kind of what you see when you first walk in. There's a little corridor and then my main room. Right here I just have these two hangers and I just keep my coats here because they're quite bulky and they take up a lot of room in my closet. And then over here is a mirror. I'm actually not sure where this is from because this came with my room, but it's just a plain mirror. So, and there's this door, and then this is my room. So I'll just give a little pan. So you might be wondering what this thing right here is, and this is actually a coat rack, which my mom forced me to buy, but I don't use it too much, but I do hang umbrellas on it and some bags if I'm feeling lazy and like don't want to put them away. So I don't love it, and there's not really a good place for it, so it just kind of stands here and watches me sleep. Then here we have the bed. I think it's just a double bed, and like I said, everything is from IKEA. I've just turned the light on so you can see things a little bit more clearly on this side of the room, but this is where the front door is, and then this is this wall. So this TV came with my room. I don't use it because I don't have a TV license, so it, you know, just kind of hangs there. And then that right there is in case someone is downstairs, they can call up and I can let them in. This little piece of furniture houses my pajamas, workout clothes, t-shirts, and most of my sweaters. And then on top, I just keep some books. I'm trying to read more, so recently I read these two books, Not That Kind of Girl and Yes Please by Amy Poehler. And then down here is where I keep the majority of my shoes. So it's just a little shoe rack, and as you can see, I have quite a collection of black boots, but I mean, you wear black boots the most, right? And in here is my bathroom, so I guess I'll show you that now. There's a fan, so it's kind of a little bit noisy, but my bathroom's much, much bigger than it was last year, as you can tell if you've seen my room tour from last year. So this is it. It's kind of just, you know, basic bathroom, toilet. I think this is a towel heater, but I've never used it. My showers here, sink, and then I have this little cart where I keep all my products. I don't have that many products, this is it, so I keep that there, and then like my hair stuff in this basket, and all my towels down there, my laundry hamper, and my sink, and my mirror. So that is it for the bathroom, so you can see. It's quite nice, I actually really like my bathroom. This is kind of the view from my room, from this angle. In here is all of my wardrobe, closet, whatever you call it. There actually is quite a lot of storage in here. So I've just opened all of the doors, and this is what my wardrobe looks like. It's not the most organized, but you know, it does the trick. Up there is just some storage. I can't really get to it without standing on something, so we'll just leave that. And there's even more storage up there, but I don't really keep anything there. But I do really like my closet, and it's a lot nicer than last year. So moving on to this side of the room, this is kind of my desk area. The desk, I actually am not sure where it's from because it came with my room, but I mean, you can probably find a very similar one at IKEA. Another little view of my desk. It's quite small, so I don't really keep much on top of it, just some cactus plants and this light and my mirror. And then I have this big door window thing, which I keep closed, of course, because I would have to move the desk every time to open and close it. And then I've got my blinds, and up there I have some fairy lights on my curtains, which I think is so pretty. I got one of these faux sheepskin rugs, and I've just put it on the back of my chair because it was just kind of a plain wooden chair, and I think it makes it look a lot nicer, and it definitely makes it a lot more comfortable. I keep all my makeup in this little area, so I have this basket, and then behind it I have some Muji drawers that I just pull forward when I want to put makeup on. And then this is kind of just like a junk drawer. We don't need to go in there. and school stuff and other things. This corner is kind of just dead space because I don't really put anything here. I really love this table. I use it as a nightstand, so when I go to sleep I just kind of swing it out. But I love how it hovers over the bed, so you can eat in bed, you can put your computer on it, and it's great. I would really love to get some kind of wall art, like maybe a tapestry or something, but at the moment I just have this teeny tiny little dream catcher hanging on my wall because I don't have anything to put there, and it's actually quite a lot of wall space, as you can see, but I haven't gotten around to doing anything with that. And finally, we have come to the kitchen. So the kitchen has a door which I just keep open because I feel like it makes the room kind of feel a lot bigger. And I just have this little stool here. It doesn't do anything, but if I want to get up there, I stand on my stool. So yeah, this is the kitchen. Nothing too fancy, but just, you know, just what you need. And I have been cooking so much recently because I love cooking, I guess. I mean, I've been cooking a lot, and I just love my little kitchen. And also, I have a washing machine this year of my own, which is so amazing because last year I had to go to a really creepy basement to use it, and this year it's right in my room. And then on this side of the kitchen is another one of these doors, and it actually opens up to a balcony of my own, which I mean, I don't really go out there because it's kind of cold now, but yeah, I do open it sometimes, but not really. And yeah, so here's another little view of my room. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this room tour, and I will see you in my next video.